looking good. Let's just test if everything works here. No? There we go. Test, test, test. Looking good. There we go. Okay. Looking good. All right, gonna get straight into the material here. I'm working on a track that I just came up with. And before I'm going into the chords, I thought I might do a live stream because I want to figure out how to create chords in an interesting way to an existing little idea that I have going on. This track's gonna be in the style of like Afro, Cafe de Anatolia, the style that I love the most. Artists that I'm gonna be referencing specifically is one of my favorites, Beige. This album over here, Window to the Soul, I think was one of the first ever organic house tracks that I've heard. One of my favorite ones. I listened to it in one of Christian Löffler's mixes. I think it was, let me see, which one was it? Christian Löffler. Oh, look who's live. Uni mix. Was it Uni? There was a mix by Christian Löffler that I really enjoyed listening to, and it had Window to the Soul by Beige. Oh my gosh. Really one of the first organic house tracks that ever got me into organic house and inspired me a lot. I forgot which mix it was in. Yeah, December. I think it was December. Somewhere in here. I don't know if there's a track list. Beige. Yeah, there we go. So if you guys want to listen to a really chill mix, but why am I not subscribed to him? Want to listen to a really chill mix, then go for this one. Beautiful, beautiful for just relaxing and just, I don't know, chilling in nature or something like that. Yeah, let's get to what we have going here. There's a bongo in here somewhere that I don't like. Yeah. These top loops, they good. Anyway, chords. How do I approach creating chords? I wanted to make a YouTube video on this, but as a way to prepare, I'd like to just mess around. So whatever I'm doing here is basically a preparation to the YouTube videos that I usually create. Let's see if we can use Contact. I'm gonna load it up into a MIDI track here. As you can see, I just threw in a couple of loops, not in any particular order. Let's go for, right now this is my favorite piano, Noir by Niels Fram and Native Instruments. Also a magnificent artist. His style is very melancholic and sometimes depressing, but I still love him. So how do I approach chords? I have a piano sound, that sounds pretty cool. But what do I do now? Like, I have no idea. Well, we have one sound in here, that has a fixed key, so I might take this as a reference. G minor, right? GM. You can always go right click, show in browser. Sorry if my screen is shaking, by the way. My camera is not really stable. Pads evolving G minor, there we go. So I can take G minor as a reference key. That's gonna be the root note. Let's start with G minor, right? So G. Select scale. Not a music theory expert, so I'm gonna take this as a guidance. Minor. So what I usually like to start up is the 1, 3, 5 chord. 1, this is the 1. 2, the second note that's highlighted. 3, that's the third note that's highlighted. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 5. Let's see how this sounds. Basic AF. Pitch it, the root note down an octave. Okay. Let's extend the MIDI length to not 1 bar, but let's say 4 bars. And let's stick with a very simple triad. 3 notes in a chord. So I have the first chord. How do I progress? Do I want to go up or down in the second half? Dun, dun. Let's go down. So let's turn on these headphones here. Or let's go dun, 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 dun. It's still in the scale, right? Still highlighted. And we can go even more up. Dun, 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 dun. I'm always thinking in terms of how does my root note want to move first. So dun, dun, dun. It's pretty generic, but it could work. And let's create a passing note at the end, so a note that basically introduces itself before we go back to the beginning. So instead of staying at the E flat here, we can create a shift at the very end. Bam. So this would be the passing note F. Let's see if we can create a passing note here as well. So dun, 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 dun. That's my root note. That's what I usually like to come up intuitively. Maybe start this one earlier. How is the stream volume? Is it okay? Can you hear everything perfectly? Let's see. My boy. Let's do the same for these guys. So we're going to do the 1, 3, 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quantize up an octave. Are these correct? I don't know. 1, 3. Yeah. There we go. So the same here. 1, 3, 5. And 1, 3, 5. There you go. Basic chords here. And now what I'd like to do is add in a note that follows along every single chord. Maybe the G. So the G is also the root note. Might be a bit boring. Usually if you have the root note playing along in every single chord, it sounds very standard. So perhaps we could go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that correct? Let's see, or maybe the G, let's see. Turn down the velocity a bit. Now let's test a few different notes. Turn it up. D. Now, 1, 3. Oops. I'm just adding harmonics, each and every single chord. Nah, but I'm not so happy with these. Let's just stick with the basic chords here. gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry for the ear explosion. Splice. Let's go to Splice. If you're looking for good sample packs on Splice, Geo Israel and Splice Originals. Sometimes Splice Explore is also very good, but Geo Israel is by far my favorite one. Especially when it comes to those ethnic sounds. Middle Eastern essentials, bows, and all that kind of stuff, like really good sounds. These ear candy-ish type sounds that you can squeeze in the background, give it your own like little touch. This sound is taking up so much space in the mix. So many peaks. Let's do some referencing here. Guitars, a lot of guitars here. Mine feels a bit more uplifting. There's a track that I've recently discovered by Arina Amor. Which one was it though? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's good. So this one. Let's see. Arena Moore. Yeah, this one. Anjuna. I love these subgrooves. Okay. Let's not get copyright striked. Let's add some more shakers. Make it feel like a full organic groove here. Let's go into Tulum. Let us not explode our ears this time. Okay, it's a soft kick for sure. Let's go into drums, one shots, kicks. Black makes it feel really spacey. Let's see if we can transfer this bass line to the MIDI track. is the key. I don't know if this is the right sample to use. It's too low. Too short. It's the right notes, but it's too short. Of course, I could just take Diva or another synth. But I'm looking for a sub sound. Maybe I might go into Daydreamer. I like the first one. Oh, MIDI track, MIDI. Let's work with MIDI for now. Oh, jeez, sorry. Scared myself. Now let's set the length to 2 bars so it doesn't play as often. Daydreamer chords, they really worked out well. Let's do convert harmony to new MIDI track. Salam alaikum. And then we're gonna replace the contact MIDI, so we're gonna put the contact MIDI below here, because I don't like my chords that I made here. Delete the harmony to MIDI track. We have the MIDI inside the contact layer now. And let's blend in the highs again, the lows too. Let's see how this sounds. Oh. Didn't register the second chord, which is kind of annoying. Jeez, this volume thing. Let's take it here. Whip. Walla villa. So. There we go. Da, da, da. I want it to end on a very powerful chord. Yeah, this should be good. That's it. Harmony to MIDI, man. Yes. Now here's why I like this piano the most. Nah, our chorus. This one's better. You just do this. Some kind of a vocal in G minor vocals. Let's see. This might be too much. Let's see. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure to dial down the volume before we hit play. Cool. This is sick, dude. Kind of copy paste, but who cares? That's it. This top loop gives it a really all day I dreamy type vibe. Without it, it sounds more like Black Coffee, like Afro Keinemusik. These top loops are really usual for more of like the Organic House labels, the Soundgarden, All Day I Dream. They really utilize these fat shaker and top loops. Sangwara, the label that Arina Mur is signed to. And really, those hi-hats and shakers are really, really dominant in these grooves. This is freaking cool, dude. Yeah. Okay. Melody, maybe? Let's go for something. Let's go for... These are the fillers. Most of the sounds that I've used today are from Tulum, my Tulum sound pack, and Azar. Some of them are also from Daydreamer. I'm basically showcasing all of the different sounds today. Some of them are also from Splice, like the vocal. I'd really love to work on a vocal pack that contains vocals like these in the future, because I believe they can add so much, so much character to your tracks. Let's do this here for now. I don't know if you guys know that stream where Deadmau5 had his track, one of his tracks playing, and then somebody sent him vocals live and it completely shifted the vibe of his track. That was freaking dope. I don't know the video, the name of the video, but you guys can YouTube it, like Deadmau5 vocals or something like that. Deadmau5 reacts to vocals or something. That's too much. This is too much. Let's take away these sequencers for now. We might have to do it the manual way. The Germans. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna freaking use scale here. I don't know if this is what I'm going for though. Too spacey? Too bassy? Let's go to Synthesia then maybe. Maybe we got something better here. Like a really that's enough. I can't add any more. It's just gonna overflow the track. Okay, we have all the most important elements together. There's nothing that we need more. Like, it already feels like it's a full track. If you get that feeling of it being... like, it already sounds like a full track. Then there's nothing that you need to wait for. Just need to go into arranging. Just gonna rename. All day I tops. Texture. Low texture. Shaker 1. Shaker tight. Shaker loose. Shakers. Tech. Texture. Tops. Kicks. Tops. Texture. Shaker. Sub. This is percussion. This is kind of like a tom groove. Just need this window here to arrange the track, so I blend out everything else besides the mixer. Actually, I don't even need the mixer, but I'm gonna keep it in because I have enough space. If you're working on a smaller laptop, then you can also blend that out. Let's call this one intro right now. Now we're just gonna duplicate the first phrase. Intro, call this one. It's actually not that hard to arrange tracks if you already have every element put together. Drop, build. It's mostly it's the same framework. I know it gets boring sometimes, and it's okay to switch things up. because if you use the same arrangement framework the whole time, it really gets boring. But yeah, so let's subtract from the intro now. Okay, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Okay, this is playing the whole time anyway, so don't have any control over that. Sub we don't need. No, what am I doing, dude? I can do later on. Too much. Okay. What you can do at this point is do a lot of referencing. Like if you have a track that you like and that sounds somewhat similar to the idea that you have gathered here, you can just take the arrangement and or look it up on Spotify, download it from Beatport, or crack it. Please don't crack music, that's not cool. Give back to the artists. Buy the track on Beatport, put it into your DAW, and to do a bit of referencing. I like to do this myself because I feel like I have more creative control over each and every element. But yeah, actually it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. You can just take tracks, put them into your session here and just reference from start to finish, and then do your own adjustments after that. Ear candy, I didn't even do it yet. This is a whole nother part of the track. which is, I believe, one of the most fun parts. I don't know what to add in the vocal. For example, I don't know what to do now, and I would search for a track that I like, an artist that I like. Bonafide. He has a track called Vals. I know that he has chords. I know that he has a bass line that's similar to my track. How does he do the build-up? Okay. Okay, completely takes it back to 0. Chords. A lot of feedback, delay effects. Vocals. He introduces the tops again. Okay, so now I know that he takes the chords and he puts them into the drop, so I might as well put the chords back into the drop as well. You know what I'd like to achieve? I'd like to have a build-up that feels like there's tension going on, a short break, and then the vocal to be introduced right in the beginning of the drop to surprise the audience, to surprise the listener. And then something like that. Back into the break. Yeah. Back to the drop. Three, four, and Mira, like a feedback here. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, that's the way to do it. We're definitely going to have to blend out the vocal. And in the second part of the build-up, we're going to have to increase the feedback to make it feel like it's something that's building tension. And then we're going to introduce the second drop with all the percussions back in. And to finalize it, we can add the vocal back in. Where's the vocal? Here. So drop 2 would basically introduce the second time. Drop 2.2, we can juice another time. So this would be drop 3, drop 3.2, and then drop 3.3, and then bring it back to the outro. Feedback me. Let's make this one red so we know what to get back to. And see? So then we're going to increase the feedback. Blend me out. So the chords, I want them to be blended out, so I can introduce drop number 3 without the chords. And then reintroduce the chords to build the track from here. This play for a while. And go back to whatever. So this is going to be the outro. I'm going to put in back the chords. Feedback me out. Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna have to kind of render this percussion thing here because it's playing a sequenced sequence. And yeah, then arrange it, record it into a new session, and then finalize the track using some ear candy, just a bit of ear candy, transitions, and then we got the track finished. But that's something that I'm gonna do later on because I've been sitting for a long time and I need to take a break now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you'd like me to finish this track or perhaps release it. Who knows? I feel like this could really be a release-worthy track. Might have to do a bit of readjusting to a few layers, but I was happy to show you my workflow today and how I'd usually come up with ideas for videos or sometimes even create tracks and just completely drift off the way I did today. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in one of my next videos. Cheers.